Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Something a little different tonight, because I'm, well, A, crap, and B, got a slightly poorly hand. I'm not going to be racing in the BTCC tonight, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to commentate on it instead. Now, you join us at the moment with everybody doing qualifying. Only 9 races so far as well. And as you can see, it's too dark to drive for me anyway. I'd crash, especially in this corner. Hey there, Jack. How's it going, fella? Just so you know, Jack, all my issues I was having this morning are now sorted. Alright, let's see if we can get a rundown of who's crashing. Well, I nearly said driving then. Bear with me a second. Right, so we have Jenik. We have the man himself, Mr. Kebab. We have Uncle Fabuki, M3 guy, Budge of the Fett. Oh, hello. I was a little ambitious into that corner. We have the Athenaeum. I'll get his name right one day. I'm sure I won't. Then we've got Alan, Wizard. M3 guy again? Oh, he's in the pits. Not me, because I'm not actually racing. And TNT 2000. Now let's see what we can see. Alright, let's get everything on the screen, because that just makes it a little bit easier for me, because I'm old. I don't think we need to see what their steering input is. Oh, excuse me. Right, it's Wizard Egan at the moment with a 1:30. Get the feeling TNT and Jenik are going to have something to say about that. Let's see if he can improve on his time as he goes through the final set of corners. Hopefully the sound doesn't play up either, but I am walking around my front room while I'm watching this. But that's just because I'm weird. Oh, hello. The Athenium has just gone a little bit quicker. Oh, bear with me a sec. I'm also trying to sort out my laptop at the same time, and I'm a bloke, so therefore multitasking is a challenge. Oh, into the pits we must go. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Come on. Come on, laptop, do what I want you to do. Right. We've only got, what's that, just under 3 minutes of the 10-minute qualifier left. And then Mr. Luckman should start the race. Right, let's seems like he set the fastest lap. Let's stick with him for a bit. Coming in for a new set of boots. Shouldn't put any fuel in the car. Should just boot and go. There you are, see. obviously looking to extend his lap time, give himself a better buffer. Oh, do you know what? If I get that notification one more time, I think I might actually scream. Right. Let's see what we can see. Hello. Is that Mr. Ali going a little bit quicker there? Bear with me a second. I'm being old again. Nothing seems to come easy to me. Anything can do, go on. I suppose we should think about doing a lap tour as well. Yeah, that'd be slightly more professional, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Well, you know, commentating might be my next big thing. So how's everyone doing anyway? Hopefully you're all nicely rested and you're not all dying of corona. Although, as Goatman has clearly stated, all you need to do is put lime in your corona and you'll be fine. Right, okay. That's how you want to do that then. Nice. Right, so... as predicted, Uncle Genic has gone a little bit quicker. Wiz is holding out on... oh, he's just off the pace. If he had one more lap. Oh, it's crazy talk, man. Crazy talk. Alright, I don't want to be in the pits. Why am I in the pits? I shouldn't be in the pits. Don't know why M3 guys are coming out unless he's been told to go to Sector 2. Not quite the way I'd go through the Center S's, but you know, is what it is, I guess. Alright, let's very quickly try and do something. If the old lappy will let me. I'm basically trying to use my laptop with YouTube to hopefully make some sense of what's going on. Nope. That one, that one, that one. Okay. Do that. Just, you know what, just give it a go. Alright, now obviously, any minute now, they are going to start the race. Pretty please. Because you're going to make me look daft if you don't. I'm now having to fill in time. I don't know how to fill in time. So I'm going to meander away, just chat randomly, and pretend I know what I'm talking about. So, we're having a nice chat now how, you know, obviously I'm not going to win the race. Oh, there's Mr. Budge, way down in 9th, bless him. Actually, let's have a look. Oh, Alan's burning out his rear tyres. It's always a good thing, I find. Oh, Fablet falling over. Doesn't want to stand up. Naughty. Do as you're told now. You're not going to do as you're told, are you? You want to fall down. Because you're stupid. As much fun as that is, it's not helping matters much. Let me have a look round Budgie's car. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, that's me. Twit. Okay, Skeletor and Evil Lyn. Okay. Is what it is, I guess. Right, so hopefully pretty soon they'll start, he says. Right. Wizard Egan being the responsible one, practicing his starts. Yeah, I'm not a fan of responsible. That's better. Yeah, welcome to the channel, Mew. Yeah, I've got a bad hand. What's your excuse? Why ain't you racing? Oh, hang on. No, that was right. You did say in the Discord, didn't you? Don't put it on my channel. You don't need to let everybody know. Oh, here we go. The excitement. Alright, let's get on Genic, and hopefully it'll let me start on Genic. Yeah. Why am I at the back of the grid? Why am I at the back? Right, obviously I'm going to have to quit straight out. I apologise for this. Technical difficulties. The technical difficulty being I'm an idiot. So, I very quickly need to do this and spectate the race. Whoo, that was close. Right, so here we go. The race is on. Genic held his first position into curve 1, turn 1 even. Let's see how well everybody does through the CLRSs. Didn't look too bad from that angle. Right, and into Curve of the Sun, I believe the literal translation is, Curva del Sol. And now we're on the Reta Aposta. Please ignore anything that I say when it comes to corner names, because I don't know how to speak Spanish. This is Spanish, right? I don't know. Right, so we've just gone through Descida del Lago, and we're coming up to Ferradura. Or Ferradura? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the... well, this one. Oh, it's just S. S-E. Yeah, I'm giving up on the corner names because they're not in English. Right, so Genic already pulling out a bit of a monster lead. What is going on here? Yeah, I know, Mew. I should just stick to turn 1, turn 2. It'd make a lot more sense. But Genic's already 2 seconds down the road. So that's getting boring already. So let's see what's going on with the chasing pack. Look, Manali in second. Wizard Egan in third. The Athenaeum in fourth. Fabuki in fifth. TNT in sixth. M3 guy in seventh. Alan in 8th, and Uncle Budge slightly down the order there in 9th place, 15 seconds behind. I'm guessing technical difficulties? Or maybe traction control difficulties, I don't know. I wasn't watching him at the start, unfortunately. But everybody seems to be behaving quite well. It's, well, it's a train is what we've got going here. And Genic is still pulling away a little bit. We've now nearly got 3 seconds on them. Something's going on here, boys. I'm not happy. I'm sure at some point this young gentleman here, Mr. Wizard of the Egan will pull something out of the bag and catch Jenik up. Jenik, of course, being my adopted nephew. So, yeah, look at this. I'm not sure about this. They're all racing really, really well. Poor Alan and Budge all the way at the back. Oh. And Jenik, yeah, he's kind of maintaining that 2.7 second lead at the moment. So at the end of lap 2, it doesn't look like much has changed, really. Let's see if anybody else can beat that time. Nope. Right, okay then. So at the start of lap 3, the order is, as you can see on the screen, Jenik, Luckman, Wizard, the Athenium, Fabuki, TNT, M3 Guy, Alan, and Budge bringing up the rear. Although, to be fair, Budge does, I think, look like he's catching Alan up a little bit. So maybe he just didn't have a lot of track time and he just needed to get to fields with the car. That may very well be true, Mew. And also I'm not racing as well, so that gives them 2 reasons to behave, I guess. Whoa, okay, Jenik has all of a sudden jumped up to a 3.2 second lead. That can't be good. So it'll be interesting to know what pit strategy he's using. As he goes purple through the last sector again. What? Sorry, not the second to last sector, I should say. The end of sector 2. And does he go fast? Oh, fastest again. Obviously he's 1:31.2. He's now 1:31.1. No, I don't know what the proper time is to get round here. I haven't got a clue. I'm not that good a racer, so I can only presume hacks have been deployed. Right, so let's give you some information on the race. Obviously we know it's at Interlagos. Tyre choices are super soft, soft and medium. Tyre wear's at 7. Fuel wear is at 2. Minimum laps per stint. So when you put on a set of boots, the minimum laps you must do on that set you've just put on is 5. Fuel at the start is 100%, and we will be doing 28 laps. I've got to talk nonsense for 28 laps. Right. Oh, it's all getting a bit close now. I get the feeling that Wizard is just maybe drafting Luckman a little bit, because I know Wizard is a fast guy, and I don't believe he's in third for no other reason than that's where he wants to be. But it's definitely getting a little stringy now. I mean, M3 Guy is definitely off the tail end of the pack. And Alan and Budge still bringing up the rear. Hopefully Budge will put a charge on and they can start working together to at least catch everybody else a little bit. As Jenik is 4.5 seconds up now. This is nuts. How is he pulling out so far? Yep. Oh, damn it, I missed the pass. I knew that Wizard have to put a pass in at some point. And it's all getting very naughty now. Oh, Luckman must have got a bit naughty. Alright. So it's getting very spicy in this group of 4 now. As it looks like Fabuki's going to try and make a move on the the guy in 4th place. Why can't I say Athenium? Or Athenaeum? Would it be pronounced Athenaeum? I don't... Help. Come on, chat, help me out. How would you pronounce fourth place's name? Is it the Athenaeum or the Athenaeum? I agree with you, Mew. Lookman is a very naughty boy. And I have the pictures to prove it. So Fubuki's got to be looking to make a move. As he goes into the pits. Got to admit, that shocked me. Do you know what, Mew? I'm going to steal that. I am now always going to refer to him as the A guy. Right, so Fubuki's come in for a set of softs. Keeping my eye on M3 guy at the moment to see what kind of boots he puts on, or is he put... No, he can't be on mediums, surely. He's on mediums, okay. Fair enough. I'm not sure on the strategy that these guys are using, but... No, I was hoping Wizard caught up with Genic a little bit there, but no, Genic still seems to be pulling away. I'm guessing he's on super softs and he's stretching it as much as he can. Shall we have a look? Let's cheat. Let's see what he's on. He's on softs. Wow, he must have the world's best setup, because he is absolutely destroying the rest of the field. Oh, okay, maybe not. Wiz is on the mediums. Lookman's on the mediums. Everybody's on the mediums. Obviously, Fubuki's just come in for softs. Yeah, literally everyone's on the mediums, and that explains a lot. So he's got to be coming in fairly soon, I'd guess. Because those softs are starting to look a little bit tired now. Oh, excuse me a moment, I need a vape. Yeah, he's definitely losing a bit of pace. Right. Oh, looks like Lookman's getting a little bit feisty with Wizard. Try and look at the track map so I can jump to battles as and when they happen. But this is basically the only battle going on at the moment for second place. And I don't know whether or not Lookman's going to be fuel saving. He might be. But he's not really putting Wiz under pressure, he's more just staying with him. So I don't know if he's protecting his tyres or he's just trying to hold on a little bit. Oh, as the A guy nearly loses it there, gets a little bit squirrely coming out the penultimate corner. Oh, and he gets a little penalty there. I'm guessing that was for track extending. Bombs into the pits. Oh, hang on, we have some interesting stuff going on at the front now. Alright, so Wizard, the A guy and Genic all in the pits. And it looks like, I think Genic's out first. Him? What? Right, what hacks are these? Oh, there we go, that makes sense now. Right, so Genic did come out first, Wizard's out on mediums, the Athenium jumping to softs. So Genic now is going to be on a charge to try and catch Lookman. Save a little fuel, or one would presume save a little fuel, and with any luck save his tyres a little bit as well, although with the dirty air that might cause a few issues. Right, let's get rid of that because I find it really annoying. That's much better. Right, so Genic already... Oh, hello. It's getting a little feisty here between Fubuki and TNT. So Fubuki takes third place. Comfortably as well by looks of it. He seems to be pulling away from him already. Although TNT is obviously going to have his draft on the way down the main straight. Luckman comes into the pits. Oh, and TNT, so there's no difference there in fuel whatsoever, so they've both obviously done a very good job. Looks like Luckman's swapping to the softs, and TNT staying on the mediums. Oh, no, he has gone to the softs. And has took a little splash of fuel as well. Interesting. So, what can Mr. Fubuki do to the lead that Jenic's pulling out yet again? Now that I believe Fubuki is on the softs and Jenic is on the mediums. Yeah, I agree with him. Fub's undercut did work quite well. Let's see. Oh, looks like we got a bit of a scrap going on for third place. The Athenium seems to be maybe holding up Wiz just a tad. But I don't think he'll be in that position for much longer. I mean, no disrespect to the lad, but I just know how Wiz and Luckman drive, so all's fair in love and driving, I found. Like, to be fair, Wiz is looking like he might be under threat from Luckman. Let's see what Luckman does down towards the start-finish straight. Ooh, very squirrely under braking there through the centre S's. Nice to watch good drivers drive, it really is. Any minute now, I've got a feeling that Luckman is just going to pounce. Here we go. Is he going to have him? It's a drag race to the next corner now, though Wizard does have the inside line. And Wizard just hands it to him. Okay, did not see that manoeuvre coming. Maybe he's figuring he can draft him on the main straight and take fourth place back again. But this is the main battle at the moment. The Athenium's in a little bit of no man's land. Fubuki is not really gaining or losing time to Uncle Jenic there. Although Jenic getting very squirrely out that corner, that's not going to help him at all. He's going to lose time there. And Fubuki is going to capitalise on that. Bombing down to turn one, this could get quite spicy. Is he going to be close enough for a move, or is he just going to hold off for another lap? No, Hansa's not racing tonight either, Mew. I'm not sure why he's not. To be honest, I didn't really read Discord. I've had quite a lot on my plate today. One thing I didn't notice as well is that the Athenium now has the fastest lap. When did that happen? Right, come on Fabooks, what are you doing? Let's get it on. Luckman Ali has finally pulled a little bit away from Wizard Egan as well, trying to judge by the mini-map. Not a lot, but enough. I've got to expect Fubuki to do a move soon. Those tyres are going to be getting a little bit old as well. Bearing in mind Fubuki is on the softs. And my phablet fell over again. It's got to stop doing that. I need it so that I can read your comments. I say your comments, I mean the Mew's comments, because he's the only one typing. Alright, so Fubuki's close enough now, he's got to pounce. Oh no, he's off into the pits. Ooh. Right. So he's pitted earlier than everybody else again. So let's see how well everything turns out for him. I've heard that about you, Mew, to be honest. I don't think I can say what's on my mind, actually. Get me banned. Alright, so let's have a quick run through. So we've got Jenik out front. Almost a 2-second lead now that Fubuki's bombed into the pits. We've got the A guy. The A guy. Oh, bless him. In second. Lukman Ali closing in on the Athenium. Or Athenaeum. Wizard Egan not too far behind Lukman. Fubuki chasing down Wiz on a new set of boots as well, so once they bed in he should catch up with them fairly quickly. TNT falling off the pace a little bit, nearly 6 seconds behind Fubuki. M3 guy well off the pace, 11 seconds off the pace to be precise. Budgefair he's got past Alan. Sorry Alan, he got past you, mate. And doing quite well, to be honest. And Alan, bless him, taking up the spot I normally occupy, which is last place. Almost a whole minute behind the leaders now. Oh, bless him. Right, so let's find out where the fun is. The fun is now. Oh wow, Fubuki and Wizard Egan. Fubuki's caught up with him real quick. Now, is Wiz going to be the gentleman driver and let Fubuki through, or is he going to block at every chance he gets? If it was me, I'd let them through, but that's because they are way better than me. Fubuki's going for the inside line. Ooh. I'm really glad that he didn't push that then. That could have ended very badly for both of them. But this literally is, from what I can see, the only battle going on the whole track. And it's for third place. Crazy. Alright, so Fubuki is obviously going to have Wiz's draft all the way along the main straight, and then it's just a case of how well Wiz defends into turn 1. Whether or not Fubuki slips up into third. And if you're wondering what the slurp, there you go, he's done it before turn 1. Did not see that coming. I would have thought you would have done that going into the Senna S's, but, you know, I'm guessing Fubuki's in a hurry tonight and wants to get it over with. Yeah, I know that feeling as well, Mew. So, right, M3 guy in for another set of boots. He's only got 41% left of the fuel as well, so... Oh, hello. The Athenium putting moves on Jenik. He did a flipping grand job of catching him. The only problem is now, they do have a Fubuki breathing down, or bearing down on them, rather. Yeah, Fubuki's going really well. Man on a mission tonight. I'm guessing the Athenium is trying to get Jenik to make a mistake. Has he got anything inside there? Ooh, that's it. Two into one. Don't go, boys. Remember that. He should have him in this corner, though. Jenik's going to have to back out at some point. There we go. That's it. Remember, boys, race smart, race clean. The only problem is for the Athenium now, Jenik is going to have the drag all the way down the main straight. Although, yeah, Jenik's buggering off for another set of boots. Hang on, no, the Athenium went in for the boots. My mistake. And now Fubuki is literally on his chuff. I get the feeling this is one of the tracks that Fubuki likes. They've now got a 9-second gap to third place. This is just like camping, it's intense. Is there anything else going on? Oh, go on lads, right, Wizard putting an absolute monster move on TNT there. And the Athenium right up TNT's chuff as well. I get the feeling he's not going to be holding that position for much longer. In fact, there you go, the Athenium's put it in. Not the place I would have done an overtake, but I'm not as good at driving as these guys, that's why I'm commentating and not racing. Alright, now if memory serves the rules of this, you have to use every compound. So, you have to use the super softs, the softs and the mediums. And Wiz is on a bit of a charge again as he's annihilating the distance between him and Jenik. So he's obviously found his rhythm, and all he needs to do now is catch Jenik, who's being left behind by Mr. Fabuki. Hello, cheeky. As he comes down into turn 1. Yep, that's the one. Every compound for at least 5 laps each. And that's 5 laps per stint. So once you put a set of boots on, you have to then use that set of tyres for 5 laps. So when you think you're in a 28 lap race, you're going to have to do the maths. Obviously the mediums, you'll be able to run a little longer. So I'd probably run most of the race on the softs, do a quick stint on the mediums and an even shorter stint on the super softs. But that's probably where I come in last all the time, because strategy is not my thing. And Fabuks is absolutely motoring away now. Jenik does not seem to have an answer, and in fact Wiz is only 4.5 seconds back down the road now, and pulling a bit of a gap from the Athenium. It's not the Athenium, it's the Athenaeum. It is definitely the Athenaeum, that's what I'm going for. That's my version, therefore it must be the truth. Ooh. He's going a little wide there, I'm not going to lie, had me a little bit worried. But he's also nearly taken another second out of Jenik. Wow! Wiz is definitely piling the pounds on now. Jenik comes in for another set of boots. What's he going for? Alright, we're lap 17. I'd expect him to put another set of softs on. Yep, there we go. Thanks for the confirmation, Jenik. And then he'll run these until... oh, I don't know. When would he run them to? About lap 25. Let's say lap 25 and then do the last 3 laps on super softs. Or maybe a little bit earlier, but not too much earlier. As everybody seems to put a little bit of fuel in, and Lookman's going for the super softs now. So I'm guessing he just thinks he can just put in some nice fast laps and catch up with everybody. Which, to be fair, might not be a bad shout. The Athenaeum, oh my god. He's definitely trying to get onto Wiz's ass. But Fabuki storming away. I mean, oh my days. Alright, what's going on with TNT? Oh, Jenik's putting in a move on him, I think. And he's backed out of it. It's probably a wise move, but TNT's gone very wide in that corner, and that's just going to let Jenik through, basically. Jenik is a very good driver, very accomplished driver. And he's not going to forgive you for leaving the door open. In fact, he's just going to slam it in your face. Oh, race leader's in for tyres. Is he going to put a little bit of petrol in as well? Yes, he is. How much petrol is the question, though? He's gone for half a tank, and he's still on the softs, which means he's still got the super softs to go. Oh, excuse me. So, going by this, he can only run these for 5 laps, and then he's got to come in for the super softs. Or I'm an idiot. Let's be honest, it's probably I'm an idiot. Right, so Fabuki's job now is literally, as soon as these tyres are up to temperature, just get his head down, ignore the fact that Jenik's up his tailpipe, catch Wizard. Do you know, I haven't looked properly at Wizard's livery, so let's have a quick butcher's. In the dark, you know, as you do. Oh, wow, that was useless, wasn't it? Oh, hang on, it's a lot lighter up here, isn't it? Alright, you were going to run that livery too, that would have confused me. I'm glad you didn't. Alright, so Fubuki is catching Wiz a little bit. Not a lot, but he's whittling away at it. And Janik is sat there, poised, ready to do something. Oh, that was creepy. That was really weird. Everybody switched positions for no reason other than, I don't know, there was a cock-up. Alright, it's down through the centre S's, onto the back straight. Shall I give the name a go? I do have it on a piece of paper here. Descida do Lago. Like I say, I don't speak Spanish, probably pronounce that incredibly wrong, but it's alright. The only one that I can pronounce actually is Juncao. And we're not there yet, so... Alright. So a quick look at the mini-map, see if there's any scraps going on other than the ones we're currently watching. Really doesn't look like it. Yeah, I know. I've actually got a track map in front of me, you know. I'm not even lying. Oh, here you go. This is Juncao. I know this corner. And as we come up here, this is Subida dos Boxes. See, I know I shouldn't give that a go. Oh, why do I even bother? Right. So, Wiz is on a slightly older set of boots than Fubuki is. Fubuki's on the softs. I think Wiz is on the mediums. I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't want to pull up the rest of the hood because it's ugly. So I'm going to presume Wiz is still on mediums. I can't see the sidewalls of the tyres, not that that would tell me much. Because if it was like Formula 1, then I'd say Fubuki was on the mediums, because they've got yellow writing on them, but that's not how GT works, so buggered. Right, M3 guy's in for another set of boots. Jesus, he's had more shoes on than my wife. And he's going for the super softs. Is he really going to try and make the super softs last 8 laps? That's brave. That's really brave. Good luck to you, sir. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so Fubuki is now right up Wizard's ass. I hope he bought him dinner first, because you know it's only polite. Right, so past the Subida I'm having a stroke. Excuse me, Subida dos Boxes. I've got to stop trying to say the names, haven't I? That'd make more sense. Or translate them into English, I'd find that easier. Oh, Wiz is in the pits. Now I get the feeling Wiz is going to come out on the super softs. Because that makes sense to me. Yeah, there you go, look. Super softs, and he's put a splash of fuel in as well. It's a little splash, but that means you can now just run the car ragged to the end. And still the Athenium is, oh well, has the fastest lap at 1:29.9. That being said though, Fubuki is literally murdering the 4 seconds between him and the Athenium. Yeah, it's the A guy in it. I've got to stop. And Janik seems to be falling off with Fubuki's pace a little bit. Oh, and Wiz is a little bit under pressure here from TNT. Shall we have a quick look? Let's have a quick look. Right, Mr. Luckman not having the best of races at the moment. Not sure what's going on there. M3 guy, well, that's about his normal position if I'm being honest. He's not a bad driver, but he's not a great driver. So yeah, middle to the back of the pack is where I expected him to be. But this fella, Mr. Budge of the Fed, was not expecting to see you here, sir. Really wasn't. Not sure what's going on here. And Alan's a bonkers guy, he really is, loving the bits. And he is basically getting used to the game on a wheel, I believe. So good luck to you, sir, and hopefully you'll be racing like a tryhard fairly soon. I am not calling him a guy in. Oh, hang on. Right, Fabuka's in first again. That's right, yeah. The A guy pulled in, didn't he? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I know. Just remember I'm old, Mew, yeah? Takes a while. Well, fairly soon, I do believe, Wiz is going to have no choice. Not Wiz. Why do I keep calling him Wiz? I think I secretly have a love affair with Wiz, you know, and I just can't admit to it. It's full bromance going on. Just don't tell him, okay? Fabuki is pulling away at the moment, but I'm sure he's going to have to come in for boots again. Because I can't remember him using the super softs. As Luckman Ali comes in for... Is that going to be another set of super softs? Right, let's have a quick look at the minimap again, see what's going on. There is no battling. Yeah, true story, he will. It's alright though, because I've got a special place in my heart for Fabuki, don't you worry. Oh, looks like Wiz is closing in. Oh no, misread the signs there. Really thought Wiz was making inroads into the A guy. Luckman 15 seconds behind TNT now. Although there are going to be quite a few of them coming in for the last set of boots soon. Is Fabuki going to be one of them? Yes, he is. So I'm going to presume he's got to come in for his super softs. Come on, hurry up lads, what are you doing? What's with the pause? So Fabuki on super softs, that's going to be a dangerous combination. As Wiz goes flying through, there's only 4 laps left, so you can't change your tyres now, boys. What's going on? Hang on. Yeah, you can't come into the pits after lap 24. That's it. You're done. Interesting. Very interesting. I will now be watching the board very closely to see who does what. Because obviously, for all intensive purposes now, if you don't come in, like, on this lap, where are we? So, Budge. Alright, so, that's it. Budge is racing those tyres till the end. Yeah, if I'm being honest, my money's on Fub as well. He's on super softs. He's only got to run them 4 laps. Actually, let's have a quick look. And he's got a 2.5 second lead. No, he hasn't. He's only 2.5 seconds behind the Athenium on super softs as well. Oh, I'm going to hate myself for doing it, but I need to see what tyres the Athenium is on. He's got to be on the super softs, let's be honest. Yes, he is. But they're worn. And Fabuki is on fresh rubber. So it's all down to driving talent now. It's start at the top, work our way through. Right, super soft, 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 not super soft. Budge is on the medium. I hope he's used all 3 tyre compounds. And Alan is on the super softs as well. So Fubuki is definitely going to have the hammer down now. As is Wizard Egan, who is absolutely motoring at the moment. That time was coming down very quickly then. I don't for one second believe that Wiz or Fubuki have settled for the positions that they're in. They are going to start pushing now. Yeah, by the end of this race, the Athenaeum's tyres are going to be very, very old. Fubuki and Wiz's tyres are pretty shot already. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. Right, okay. So yeah, my money is definitely on Fubuki now, unless he makes a bit of a cock up. Which, let's be honest, you know, that can happen. Right, first thing we need to do is get rid of that horrible thing. Oh, and 3 guys quit. Okay, makes it easier for me because now they're all on the same page. I don't have to scroll up or down. With the exception of Fubuki, who's closing in on the Athenaeum fairly quickly. He's got 2 more laps and he's got it down to 2 seconds. He does seem to be a little quicker through this section. So let's see how this pans out. He's definitely closing the door. All he has to do is get past him now and slam it in his face. That may be a horrible thing to say, but... Oh, is that what he did? Pit lane infringement, is that it? I would have just took the penalty points. Yeah, and Fubuki, as Mew has just typed in the chat, tyre wear will play a massive part now. And Fubuki has the best tyres of the top 3. And he's got the toe now. This is going to be tight. It's going to be real tight. There's only 2 laps to go. Fubuki is reeling him in, and we know that on the last section of this lap, Fubuki is fast. Obviously, he's going to close the gap a lot here as well. Obviously, now it's getting this close. I want a photo finish. This is the part of the track that Fubuki seems to do really well. And the Athenaeum, well, let's put it bluntly, doesn't. Fubuki just seems to hold the speed through the corners around here a little bit better. He is going to be getting some dirty air, but he's going to be right on the rear bumper of the A guy when he gets onto the front straight. And trust me, Fubuki will give him no mercy if it means he wins the race. I'm reluctant to leave these 2. Everybody else seems to be nicely spaced out at the moment. There are only 8 races left in this race, and the only battle going on is the battle right in front of you now. Somebody very nicely pulled over there and let the faster guys go through. Right, the A guy went defensive into the centre S's, and Fubuki is literally riding his bumper all the way through now. Yeah, indeed, as the Mew has just pointed out, the Athenaeum has got the fastest lap still. And they're side by side. Oh, guys, don't do that. Oh, that's scary. Side by side driving around this track is not fun. Fubuki is, however, going to have the inside line coming into this corner. which gives him the inside line for the next corner as well. Now all he has to do is block, and we know how fast Fubuki is through this section, so there is a small chance for Fubuki can pull out a bit of a gap towards the end of the lap here. Oh my days, this is getting a bit too much for even me. I'm old, I'm going to have a stroke or a heart attack or something. The Athenium's going to have to hold his nerve as well, because Fubuki will not let off. And if memory serves, that'll do it. The 0.7 of a second should be enough to secure Fubuki the win at Interlagos. Obviously, his car might blow up before we get there. Very doubtful. And there you go. Without shadow of a doubt, Uncle Fubuki wins. The Athenium in second. Budgefett, unfortunately, a lap down. Wizard Egan in third. Janik in fourth. Is that Alan? Bless him. Alan a lap down as well. TNT in fifth. And Lukman Ali in sixth place. So there's... Oh, look, I didn't finish. That's because I didn't start. So there you go. Well done, Mr. Fubuki, sir. Liking the livery as well. I do like Fubuki's manga liveries, but don't tell him. So let's have a quick final look at the race results. If the computer will let me. Come on, you silly PS4. Nope, okay. Oh, okay, you'll let me save the replay before I look at the race results. So here we go, guys. Confirmation. Fubuki in first place, the Athenium in second, Wizard Egan in third, Janik in fourth, TNT in fifth, Lukman in sixth, Budgefett seventh, Alan in eighth, I was a non-starter, and M3 guy dropped out. Right, and Budgefett didn't win. But you wasn't last, Budge, so that's what matters there, my man. Right, hopefully I didn't muck up too much on the commentary for that. I kind of enjoyed it, might do it again next time. Yeah, M3 guy, what happened at the end there? Did you have a pit lane infringement? Tentatively wait for the typed answer in my chat. Yes, Fubuki, you did. Oh, you got a disconnect. Oh, okay. Unlucky fella. Sorry about that. Alright, well, I'm going to end it here, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm probably going to make this a regular thing now, because until my hand heals properly, I can't really race. So, okay, yeah, I enjoyed it. So, yeah, next Sunday we're at the Tokyo Expressway, and I think I'll live stream it again and do some racing commentary for you. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. Anyway, take care, guys. Like and subscribe, all that silly stuff that YouTubers are supposed to say. Absolutely no worries, Mew. I don't mind a bit of streaming. I like hearing my own voice. Yeah, take care, guys, and we will see you next week, where we have a 18-lap race at the Tokyo Expressway South Inner Loop. Take care, all. Bye-bye now.